Alright, here's today's project. Well, this thing's definitely going to need cleaned up a little bit. So look at that growth on there. Main framework isn't too bad. I mean, besides the skis being rotted off, fiberglass is pretty solid. There's a couple areas with some cracks, but I think those are probably fine as is. Maybe put a little bit of epoxy resin on there or something. Looks like it used to have some sort of a crossbar or a grab bar there. Have to look up some pictures and kind of see what they look like. Have to make something. So here's the original skis off of that Sleigh. They've definitely seen better days. I mean, they're pretty thin the whole way across. The bracket broke off of that one. I mean, it'd be quite a job trying to repair these. I think we're better off just putting some other skis on. Some stock skis off a sled. Might not be as wide, but should work. So we'll see what kind of ski we can pull out of the spares pile. I got a couple of skis that are already missing the leaf springs. Looks like these are off of Polaris TX. They're a little bit wonky, but I think they'll work for a sleigh. Got a couple of new wear bars to throw on there. Well, we got the leaf spring off. I got a test fitted on there. Boy, what a hassle getting that old bushing pressed out of the eye of the spring. Anyways, I'm gonna have to chop off a little bit of that spring there. It's too long. It's hitting that ski loop. Probably gonna cut that ski loop, cut it right here, and then bend it down. The front of it hits the sleigh. Looks like somebody brazed on a patch panel for a wore out bottom on that ski. Starting to crack and come up there. We'll have to pull that back down and tack weld it back so it doesn't catch on stuff. We just cut the bolts, got the frame off of that thing. Shortened up the leaf springs so that they'll fit into those skis. Now we're going to cut those loops down so the front of the ski doesn't hit the framework on that the undercarriage. So we cut out that section. Now we're going to bend the ski loop down. Now we just got to weld it. Alright, perfect. So we got the old bolt cut out of there, and with the new shortened leaf springs, it just fits in there. So now we got some room for the travel when the spring compresses. I was going to clean this thing up pretty well and put a nice funky 70s paint job on it, but I don't know if I'm going to have time. Alright, well, we got the old saddles back installed. Fresh bolt. Now we had to beat the coupling into submission with a hammer. It was all completely frozen. So we had to get it out of there, clean up all the rust, put some grease on it, replace a couple of the roll pins that were rusted away, and back in action. Well, for now, we're going to stick with the stock colors. Well, close to them anyways. That's about the closest I could find at the store. Amazing what a lick of paint will do. It's a good thing one can just made it two, because buying more than one can just wasn't in the budget. Not looking too bad. So we made a cardboard template up of the well, the seat board. Gotta go see if we can find some old plywood for that. We got a board that's close, but it's not quite wide enough. We'll probably just shorten the seat a little bit. Keep you on the edge of the seat. Alright, we got that. Gotta figure out what kind of vinyl we want to put on there. Something's up though with that center support. The seat doesn't sit flat. Got the frame and primer. Gonna start putting the reddish orange paint on. Boy, I tell you what, one can of paint just does it. Well, it's starting to come back together now. Alright, now that the skis are back together, just got to put the wear bars on it. Start putting things back together. Well, we got an old seat from a boa ski. It's been sitting in storage for a while. Probably never going to get used. So this is a good project to, you know, get it mobile again. Might not be my best upholstery job ever, but gets the job done. I got that orangish red vinyl off eBay for like $8 shipped. So we'll see how it holds up. Not getting my hopes up though. Well, there it is, all finished up. Not 100% correct factory restoration, but good enough to get used. It's gonna need some kind of a decal on the back.